Welcome to Module 5, Types of Pilot Licenses in the USA. Today, we are going to explore the American pilot certification hierarchy. Understanding the different types of pilot licenses issued by the FAA is essential for anyone looking to navigate the path from a beginner to a professional aviator. Think of this as your roadmap through the skies of the United States. As we begin our ascent through the FAA certification levels, it is helpful to visualize this journey as a ladder. We start at the ground level with the student pilot certificate, moving up to the private pilot license, then the commercial pilot license, and finally reaching the summit with the airline transport pilot license. Each step represents a significant increase in skill, responsibility, and operational freedom. The student pilot certificate is your foundational learning permit. At this stage, you are just getting your wings. Your operations are strictly limited to local airspace, and you are not allowed to carry any passengers. Most importantly, your independence is limited. You require a specific endorsement from a flight instructor for every single solo flight you take. It is all about building the basic safety habits. Moving up to the private pilot license, or PPL, is a major milestone where your operational envelope truly expands. This is the driver's license of the sky. You can now carry passengers and fly for pleasure across the country. However, the key restriction here is financial. As a private pilot, you cannot fly for compensation or hire. You are flying for the love of aviation, not for a paycheck. The transition to professional aviation happens at the commercial pilot license level. Once you hold a CPL, you have reached the 50% mark of the hierarchy and can finally be paid for your services. This opens doors to specialized roles such as crop dusting, banner towing, conducting charter flights, or even working as a flight instructor to help others learn the ropes. At the top of the pyramid is the Airline Transport Pilot License, the ATPL. This is the ultimate FAA certification, and it is a requirement for anyone who wants to serve as a captain on a scheduled commercial airliner. In this role, you aren't just flying a plane. You are commanding a multi-crew operation, overseeing first officers and flight crews, and taking responsibility for the safety of hundreds of passengers. Let's take a moment to look at a diagnostic comparison of these privileges. As you can see, the requirements jump significantly as you progress. While a PPL requires roughly 40 hours of flight time, reaching the ATPL requires a staggering 1,500 hours. The core purpose shifts from pure learning and pleasure to professional operations, and ultimately airline command, where you move from solo flight to leading a multi-crew team. It is helpful to think of these privileges as expanding concentrically. Each new certification you earn fully absorbs the rights of the one before it, while adding a new layer of capability. What started as solo flight only expands into carrying friends, then into paid commercial work, and finally culminates in unrestricted airline command. You never lose the skills from the lower tiers, you simply build upon them. The most challenging part of this journey is often referred to as the time-building phase. While the jump from private to commercial requires 250 hours, the gap to reach the 1,500-hour ATPL requirement is exponential. This is the definitive hurdle of professional aviation, where pilots must find creative ways to gain experience and log the hours necessary to prove they are ready for the responsibility of an airliner. In summary, we have traced the complete American pilot certification hierarchy from the first solo flight of a student pilot to the captain's seat of an ATPL holder. Each stage, student, PPL, CPL, and ATPL, is a vital building block in creating a safe and professional aviator. Thank you for joining me for this overview of the path to the cockpit.
Dreaming of flying across the world? Not just India, but Paris, London, Dubai. An EASA license is your passport to global skies. Recognized in 31 countries and accepted by airlines worldwide. Train in Europe with modern aircraft, multicultural exposure, and the world's highest safety standards. And yes, you can always convert back to DGCA if you choose to return. Confused about costs, universities, or visa process? We're here to help for free. Hurry! Click the link below to register for your free one-on-one consultation today. Limited seats available. Your global cockpit awaits. Worldwide.